key. B for boy. B for boy. B O Y. Boy.
डायनासोर। तुम क्या बना रहे हो? एलिफेंट। तुम क्या बना रहे हो?
वो जब ये सारे चले जाएंगे ना फिर
The Kabadi Basti project, as I like to call it, is actually a dream as much as it is a challenge. A challenge that I took on as part of an Aspen Fellowship program, where I wanted to make impactful social change on a fairly large scale. And the opportunity here in the Kabadi Basti project is clearly to take about 300 to maybe 400 or 500 children out of the circle of poverty for the first time. And it's not a very novel concept. It's using education as a tool to take these children from where they are today to what they could become in the next 10 years. It is not something which requires anything very innovative, but it requires a lot of effort, commitment, and a lot of faith. It is something where I truly believe it's not just something that we need to do for the children because we feel it is the right thing to do. It is a duty that we have to these children in some of the poorest slums in the richest city in the country.
When I first came to AIPS, it was an extremely overwhelming experience. There were about 80 kids in this single room in the sweltering heat of June, and they were overexcited to have me. I was wondering how the kids could sit in this small room in a single fan. I knew then that we had to do something for these kids. I came to AIPS after that several times and met with Shanti, the lady who runs AIPS. We decided then that what we need to do is add another floor to the facility at AIPS. There were about 80 kids that were enrolled with the school at that point, but they only came to the school in the afternoon. The primary attraction was food. So they came to the center to have food and then stayed on till the evening. A lot of the kids who came to the facility did not go to school at all. They worked as rag pickers in the morning and then came to the center to have food, and then stayed on with the other children for activities such as music, dance, etc. We thought that a system of non-formal education needs to be put in place for these children. We decided that we will then run the school in 2 shifts. Once in the morning, where the kids who do not go to school at all will come in and gain certain sort of education, and then in the afternoon, where the kids who go to school would also come and study with the rest of the kids. We started the school in January of 2014. There were about 13 kids that we started with. The enrollment today stands at 60, but there are about 45 kids who come on a regular basis. A lot of persuasion is required on the part of volunteers from AIPS to go and speak to the teachers, to speak to the parents, to let them come to the school, because they work as rag pickers and earn money for the family. So volunteers from AIPS go to the field every week and persuade the parents to come, to let their children come to the school. These children come to the school in the morning, have a meal here and study for about 3 to 4 hours. They are then sent back home and then come again at about 3 o'clock for lunch and then stay on for other activities. We also do events such as theatre workshops, dance workshops with volunteers outside of AIPS. We get people from our office, the Smart Q, and also from other institutes. Recently, we had a theatre group called Manthan visit the facility here and conduct a workshop for these children. We provide 2 meals to these kids here, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. The meals in the morning are sourced from a nearby vendor, Agarwalji, and the ones in the afternoon are comprises really of the leftover cafeteria food that comes from a nearby corporate. We currently have 4 teachers to help us teach these children, 2 graduates and 2 undergraduates. One of the primary areas of attention is the food that we provide to the children here. Unfortunately, the food that comes from Maruti does not serve our purpose and is not enough. We have to often turn down kids and send them back home because there isn't enough food for them. So we plan to set up a kitchen here, hire a cook to be able to provide 2 meals to the children every day. The other immediate business area is the teaching. The teachers here come from the community. They are not trained to be teachers. We would like to provide them some sort of a training so that they can help these children to the maximum extent possible. Another area that requires attention is the infrastructure at this facility. We've tried to ramp up the space, but there are a lot of things that are still lacking. We need to start computer classes so that at least the kids who are going to school have some basic knowledge about computers. We plan to do all this and a lot more, but a lot of support is required. At present, in the past year, we spent from the Smart Cube about 15 lakh rupees on this facility. We plan to do a lot more things, and for that we require a lot more funds. We try and raise funds from within TSC and outside as well. However, a lot of things need to be planned to be able to achieve what we've dreamt for.